So they got this woman that's asking for advice because she's in a relationship with a guy, and she has said that she even was working up to 3 jobs. A woman working 3 jobs now, which is crazy, and she got a man at home. But I want you to hear what she has to say, and I want to talk about it in the guise of if she was my daughter. Let's go ahead and roll that.
All right, serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money is what I'm trying to say. And all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the 3 jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, also, I had to quit a 3rd job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So anyways, me and him always get in an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about, like, hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out. And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
So if we recap, she says that she had 3 jobs, but she didn't see the child. He was complaining about that. Well, yeah, if you got 3 jobs, you really don't have time to be seeing the child too much. So the first question is, why does your woman have to work 3 jobs when you're in the house? You as a man supposed to be making sure that you provide for your household and for your child. Let me tell you something. No matter what women say, women aren't built like us. They can endure what we can endure. See, we can work 3 jobs and keep going. Eventually, with a woman, it's going to tear her down mentally. It's going to tear her down physically, because in the natural order of things, the way God created them to be, they say they're supposed to be your help meet, mean assisting you into doing great things, not to be doing it for you. You understand? So then she goes to, well, I asked him for $10, $50, whatever, and he has a problem with that. That's another issue. Why should you be asking him for anything? Because if you're not in a relationship, and when you go into the situation, it's none of this my money, your money, or this is my account, or I'm going to keep my money over here, I'm going to give you a certain amount of money. No. If I'm going to do all that division, then I don't need to be with you, because obviously I don't trust you for some reason. Right? And how I take it, if you male or female and you want to have secret accounts, hiding money and all of that, then to me, that's an issue. And I would not want to be with anybody that's doing that. Sorry. We need to be upfront about the money, period. If we are in a particular relationship and we're together, then her money go in the account, your money as a man go into the account, and then y'all work it out. Now, she talks about the few things that she may ask for. Yes, it is normal for a man to make sure his lady get her hair done. It is normal for a man to make sure get her hands and feet done with the nails. It is normal to provide clothes for your woman and your children, right? To provide health care, to, take them out places, vacation, All those things are normal, and you should not have to be like you fighting and pulling teeth. If he's so secretive about what he's doing with money or why you asking me this, and if he's trying to accuse you of being some sort of gold digger or whatever, then you should not be with him. Because obviously I can look at her and tell she's not materialistic. I pick that up right off the back, right? Some people aren't good to be in relationships. If you're that selfish, then you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to stay by yourself. When you are a man and you got a woman, what comes along with women is getting hair done, nails done, buying, makeup, no matter if she wear minimal makeup or she wears makeup. A lot of things come with women. And if you aren't prepared to do that, I don't care if you go overseas and get a woman, you still gonna be doing the same thing. Period. The only difference with a woman overseas is that your US dollars is going to stretch a lot further because of the currency exchange, but you still going to, no matter which country you say you're going to go to get a woman, you still going to be getting her hair done, her nails done, her clothes on her back, makeup and anything else that she need done. Them kids, you got to provide for them too. Now, see, I come from a different time period, and I know today, the socialization of a lot of people today is not the same. But just because the era is different, don't make it right. And I'm a firm believer of you can do something different as long as it works. And what I see today, it doesn't work. And you don't see the relationships, growing into marriages and all of that because what you do today just don't work. You can say it's a new era, it's a new this, and it's new all day, but it's a failure. And I don't want to do new if it fails. I want to do what's tried, true, and work. If it's something that's been working for 1,000 years, I'll continue to do that. What's the point of new if it's not working? So if she was my daughter or my cousin or my sister, I would tell her, you need to leave that man. That man is sorry. He is selfish. And I don't like his attitude. That's exactly what I would say to her. And let's say if she see this video, leave that man. If you as a woman got to work 3 doggone jobs and you got a man laid up in the house, that's a sorry man. Because any man that's a man about themselves, a real man, they will feel less than a man to see their woman working 3 jobs and they just laid up in the house or doing very minimal. Don't let some of these men out here try to convince you ladies that you should be working like a dog. Because some of them own that. You should be working like a dog while they sit around and don't do much or nothing. No. And one thing I can say I noticed in this black community that is out there a lot. Listen, there's a lot of women that don't mind helping out, don't mind say, hey, let's work as a team. That's perfect. Work as a team. I get it. But a man gonna lay up there and watch a woman work 3 jobs and that's the mother of his child and he's watching her do that? No, you need to leave him. And look, you have to understand you picked a sorry guy and hopefully you can get, he take care of his child. But no, because that type of man right there, you're going to waste years of your life with that man. And when you finally leave him, you're going to be so used up and abused up. That man going to maybe make you look old for your time. I'm telling you, that them kind of men like that, he going to be looking young and you going to be looking an old lady because he didn't put you through the worst. Why in the hell are you working 3 jobs and you got a child at home? You supposed to be working, if anything, hell, find a work from home job, stay at home with your child, and his behind needs to go out there and work. That's what I would say to my own daughter. That's stupid. But yeah, don't y'all women work no 3 doggone jobs and you got a man laid up in the house with you. No. You better get rid of his behind.